Hello, everybody. We're live. Today we're talking about seasonal affective disorder. Hello, Anvita. Hi, Miss Jamie, my beautiful friend. I have my Teal'c, my kitty cat here. Uh-oh.
My beautiful friend.
I have to turn my volume down on my phone. Okay, that's better. So, seasonal affective disorder. Show everybody your pretty face so they don't have to just look at your cat butt. Will you get down? Okay. Hi, Keto. How you doing? Welcome. Okay, so seasonal affective disorder. I've got all the stuff up. We're gonna check the screen right now. And I have noticed that I'm super. Hey Tammy, how are you? Are you getting ready for work, miss? Hey, Metal Music. Salads and donuts. No, salads and donuts would make me very happy. uh, so, welcome everybody. I have noticed that, and this was last week actually, there was a really, really dreary, cold day. You know, it is October. We expect it. But for some reason, oh, you are at work. Okay. We'll be quiet so you can have a good day at work. Oh, you're between clients. Okay. Awesome, Tammy. Um Oh, what was I saying? Oh, so was it last week? It was really cold and dreary. And I have to tell you, I did not get off the couch. I didn't. My husband was off too. We were supposed to go get some stuff from the old house. You know, we're still slowly moving. Um, and I just was like, man, I didn't do anything. Hey, Frugal Mama, how you doing? Um, I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to clean anything. I don't want to do anything. And now these last few sunny days, I've gotten a ton of stuff done. So I have known in the past, because I do have major depressive disorder, which is the correct term for my diagnosis. Okay, for depression, generalized anxiety disorder, and major depressive disorder. So I do notice that when that sun is out, I'm feeling good, aren't we all? We just feel good. We want to go out there. Um, but when it's not, it can be difficult to get motivated. And if you already have depression, I mean, this is for just normal people. It can be hard to get motivated. People who aren't diagnosed, I shouldn't say normal, but people who aren't diagnosed with depression, it's hard to get motivated in general. But when you already have depression, it becomes much more difficult. So I have been doing my best, no matter what the weather is for the past week. And today we have kind of a yicky day. But I did get a bunch of stuff done before. Hey, Cheetah, where'd he go? Mr. House Panthers. Teal'c was up here just a minute ago. You missed him. There was big cat butt. um, so today, consciously, I said I want to get stuff done, and so I did. I got a couple things done um, before I came, sat down. I got up at 9, so I had several hours. I vacuumed, I cleaned the kitchen. I did the things, and I do feel good. I don't know what happened that day, but I wasn't conscious. I wasn't consciously trying to work through that. So today I was consciously going, I know it's going to be dreary. I know it's not too cold today, but I know it's going to be dreary, so I need to move. I need to do stuff to feel better. And so that is what I did before I came on here. And that is why I'm addressing the topic, because we're hitting those dreary, cold days. And like I said, for the average person, the weather does affect us in general. Like, I mean, just the average person. It's like, oh, it's kind of yicky out, maybe it's a nap day, whatnot. But when you already have, what did I just say? It's major depressive disorder. It is more difficult to become motivated. So you have to consciously say, I know this is going to affect me. This is just me telling you what I do. I know it's going to affect me. I've been watching the news so I can see when it's going to be crappy. So today I am intentionally going to do blah, 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 blah. Yes, Cheetah, coffee. Coffee is great for sad. And it's funny, the acronym is SAD is sad because you get kind of sad when the weather is like this. So, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And so, what I want to do is I've got an article. Oh, I have cat hair all over my computer. You guys missed him. He might come back, but I doubt it. He usually just comes to annoy me at the beginning of the lives. So, let me show you the article I've got going on here. It's from the Mayo Clinic, which is one of my favorite places to get the basic information. So that's what this is, just basic information and overview, treatments and things like that, or things that we can do. Coffee is obviously one of them. If it's not in the article, we're gonna say coffee is definitely on the list. Okay. So, an overview. What is SAD? We know the terminology, seasonal affective disorder. So, it's a type of depression that relates to changes in seasons. It begins and ends at about the same time every year. If you're like most people with SAD, your symptoms start in the fall and continue into the winter months, sapping your energy and making you feel moody. The symptoms often resolve during the spring and summer months. Less often, SAD causes depression. This is something I didn't know. In the spring and the early summer, people get seasonal affective disorder and resolve during the fall and winter months. Did you guys know that? I had no idea that people can have SAD in the spring and the summer. So, let's see. So, how's everybody doing today? And how's your weather? Are you having, like, I have a light right on my face because if I turn the light off, let me show you how my window is open. But look, it's really dark. It's cloudy, it's overcast. I can see beautiful trees and beautiful colors, but it's overcast. And I've been super depressed because my pain is getting worse. But if I go to hospital, I put them in a tough spot with Decker. So you're still having the same issues, right, Jamie? Stupid. I don't like the hospitals in Indiana. Hey, Frugal Mama. Hey, hey, hey. How you doing today? I noticed you were having a little bit of a sore throat or some congestion or something. So you did say you were on the mend, so I'm glad about that. Because the last thing you want when you have this crappy weather is to be sick, because it makes it even worse. Like, right? I meant to say right. Why did I say like? But it makes it even worse, right? But I love the fall. I love the trees changing. I just really love a sunny, cool day. And you can have some clouds, but mostly sunny, cool day. But I think yesterday was our last one for the season. I think we still might get some sunny days, but they're definitely going to be a lot colder, which I'm still okay with. But it was 70 and sunny yesterday, so it was beautiful. It was a beautiful day yesterday, guys. And so when you get a beautiful day like that, I just like soaked it up. I was just like, out looking at the trees and stuff. And I was just like, all the goodness, give me all the goodness today, because tomorrow I'm going to need it. Yes. And that's hard, Jamie. It's so hard. Constant pain is also going to affect your seasonal how you feel during these cold months, especially if cold affects your pain as well. Let's read a little bit more. My pain is much worse. I actually drank the rest of the, oh goodness. Oh man, I wish you could get some kind of help. It really sucks. Um, if anybody is, did anybody see our, it was not this weekend, it was last weekend, right? Yeah, it was the second, it was the 2nd of October. We did a Sunday night live. I finally went to Indiana and met Jamie. We had the best time, you guys, the best time. I got to meet Decker. I even held Decker. I got to meet Jaren and Ozzy. They were both there for the reception. So that was awesome. I met like her whole family, her whole close family. Um, and I had so much fun. So anyway, if you got to see that Sunday night live, it's private now. I'm gonna tell you why it's private. Because we were drinking some Crown Royal apple shots. First, we were just gonna have drinks that had that in it, right? And then we were like, that's just, it's not working. It's not working. She needed more for her pain. And I'm like, yeah, it's not really doing much. Oh, I'm so sorry, Keto. It's privated now. You have to talk to Miss Jamie if you want to. If you want to see that video. But yes, we were schnockered and laughing. We were having such a good time. You guys, I don't even know what we weren't gonna do makeup. Oh, I swatched her Danessa Myricks palette. Oh my gosh, that thing is gorgeous. I think it's we had a blast. Come back. I will one day, Jamie. Did you see me, Cheetah? That was not wine. That was liquor. I was totally tore up. Yes. It was good. I don't drink, do shots often. Hardly. I mean, I'm older. I don't really do them hardly at all now. But it went down real easy, that apple flavor. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was very easy to drink. We couldn't stop laughing and we had matching, we had matching jammies on. Oh, thank you, Frugal Mama. Can you see my spooky and my welcome? My storages. I'm trying to get organized. I have some packages to send out too. I finally found in the move. I know some people are going to be like giveaways. Okay. Thank you, Frugal Mama. Jamie, can you pay you to make it public? Cheetah. You probably could PayPal her some money. We had so much fun, you guys. I have not watched it back though. I still want to watch it back if we do decide to make it public because I need to see how bad I was. I know I was laughing so hard. We had a good time. Yeah. Yeah. So, how did I get off topic? Oh, we were talking about Miss Jamie. So, we needed the Crown Royal for the pain. And we were feeling none, I don't think, after that. Yeah. I think I can't even remember. We drank almost. Well, first we started out, we just had a little bit. We put like a shot in our drink. And then when we started doing shots, that bottle went bam, bam, bam. I think we drank a third of that bottle between the two of us. Yeah, I think so. No pain after the Crown Royal. No pain. I couldn't feel my knees. She couldn't feel her leg. We were just like, woohoo. It always just starts with a little bit. It does. It does, Keto. And it didn't feel like it didn't feel like we never met, right, Jamie? I saw her at the reception. I was like, hey, we hugged, and then it was like I knew her forever. Yeah, a heavy pour, yes. A heavy pour. And Jamie slept good that night. Yeah. It was a decent hotel too. We stayed at the it's not too expensive. What was that place called? Not Country Inn. Oh, I'd have to look it up, you guys, but it's in Indiana and it was inexpensive and it was clean. I mean, it was a hotel, so but it was clean. And so I had a great time, great time. We had a really good breakfast. Not the one at the hotel, but we went to a local diner because her son recommended a place that had some good food, and we went there and had some breakfast. She was drawing shot lines on the cups, and they weren't even. No, it wasn't Hilton. I want to say it was Comfort Inn. I want to say it started with a C. Yeah, it doesn't always mean clean, but the beds were clean. It didn't smell, you know how sometimes they smell a little funny. The bathroom was clean. The only thing was like if you needed something, like my tissue box was out. I had to go get the tissues. My and like they didn't give us they didn't give us all the setup, all the soaps and whatnot. They did have coffee available all day in the down by where you check in. What's that called? Yeah, but it was clean. I was glad for that. Yeah. 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 That's right. There were no bed bugs. We looked, there were no bed bugs. White sheets. White sheets so you could see everything. Patrick, don't put that in my mind. There was no bed bugs. We saw none. We saw no little specks of dirt. That's what sold me when we stayed 24/7 coffee. Yeah, where we stayed, yeah, 24/7. And it was some strong coffee too. That was some good stuff. I think it was pretty clean, and I am a cootie freak. Yeah. Yeah, we both agreed that it was pretty clean. We looked, we checked, and Decker stayed with us the first night. We're not gonna put him in a bed that we think has cooties. No, no, no. So, yeah, we had a great time. So, maybe one day it'll be public, just not today. So sorry you guys missed it if you did. But we had a great time. Stayed for 2 nights, Saturday night and Sunday night, left late Monday. Hello. Nightingale Wednesday, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Let's see. Uh, Cheetah says the coffee was 3 days old. I bet it might have been. It came out of uh, a coffee dispenser, they put like probably a concentrate in there, and then it came out of there. I think it was like super concentrate. That's what I think. So happy birthday, Nightingale Wednesday. How are you doing today? Next time we get together, I promise it will be Decker free. He was a sweetie. He had a little bit of a belly issue, I think, when we went to breakfast, but he burped and then he was okay. Next Wednesday, show us the video. Oh, we'll see, Cheetah. We'll see. Don't worry, Jamie. I shower daily. If you want to kiss, I'm here for you. Hello, Joe. How are you doing, beautiful Joe? Hello, hello. Yeah, Jamie. Metal music. You're funny. You funny guy. Okay, so does anyone here think they have seasonal affective disorder, or do they have questions about it? Yeah, as soon as he got in the car, he was laughing. He had like a little burp. When I hear sad now, I think standard American diet. Of course you do, keto. Because the standard American diet is sad, right? As soon as okay. When Crystal hits 500 subs, we get the video. Oh no, did you see I'm at 490 something? No, no, no. I'm doing good. I'm glad you're doing good, Nightingale. And I hope you have a great birthday today. No, I'm really close to 500, you guys. If you Oh, you have it. Okay. Okay. Do you have any coping mechanisms, or should we talk about different coping mechanisms and see if we can make it public? Plus Crystal gets 500. Oh, I see what you're saying. Once we hit 500, you'll possibly make the video public. Okay, I'll have to watch it too because I don't know how goofy I was. Because when I drink, I am I am so silly, just unbelievably silly. Like I am not mean or upset or sad or anything. I'm just laughing and making goofy jokes, corny. So, okay, let's do what we're here to do. Let's check out the seasonal affective disorder. Did you guys know that some people do get that in the spring and summer? That I did not know. That is something I learned from the Mayo Clinic right there. So let's go over to right here. There we go. Okay. Treatment for SAD may include light therapy, psychotherapy, and medications. Now, do you guys know what light therapy is? Vitamin D and vitamin K together. I still try to get in the sun rays whenever available. Yes, keto, me too. And I did run out of my vitamin D. I need to get that. What's vitamin K? It's collecting dust. You should be at 750. That is my own fault, Metal Music. I took like a month off. So, oh yeah. When it's rainy and dreary and the leaves are all off the trees, yeah. You can now get the sun lamp things for home purposes. I have one. I have one of those light therapy lamps, and I do use that through the winter. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, especially if it's Jamie, if it's what did I say? Damp. If it's damp, you'll hurt more. But I do have one of those lamps. Um and I just beam it right at my face when I'm in the living room. Yeah, so I highly recommend a light lamp. Helps distribute the vitamin D. If low vitamin K, D can become okay. So I need to add the vitamin K. So I will be doing that because I'm gonna go get vitamin D this week. My husband got paid today, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of shopping. Um, and I'm gonna pick up some of the vitamin K. I hope I can get it in a chewable form. Um, oh, they do. Okay, great. They sell one together. Okay. So hopefully I can find that one, which is funny. Sunlight is full of vitamins, and yet doctor tell you it's not enough. So you get charged $100 for the box. Oh, great. Keto. That's where we're going, Walmart. Okay, great. Yeah. Actually, it depends on what doctor you talk to, Metal Music, because some doctors tell you to stay out of the sun and just take the vitamin D because of the skin cancer issues. But I just really like the sun. So I don't tan, but when that sun hits your face and you're just feeling kind of yucky, it just like the endorphins just rush when that sun hits my face. I feel that heat from the sun, even if it's not hot. You just feel that, and it just is a rush. Yeah. Thank you, Jamie. She loved my craft. I just did a craft collab with some great ladies, Miss Jamie included. And I made a pretty spooky mirror. I'm gonna grab it because it's so pretty. So if you haven't seen it, I made this mirror and I used a multi-chrome powder. Can we get some pink? Oh, let's see if we can get some pink. No, we're not showing the pink. It's the lighting. Because I have this one light on my face. There you go. There's some of the pink. Can you see? It's like so pretty. Okay. I need grounding sun on my face and bare feet on the ground. Oh yes. Keto. That's it right there. Because when the spring comes, I am all about the spring. I am all about it. So yeah. And I think that's why people do spring cleaning, because you've kind of sat around all winter, And then spring comes and you get the feeling like you want to do some stuff, when it warms up and you get some sun. So get them toes in the sun. Yes, metal music. I agree. Mm. Oh, and by the way, Miss Jamie is much prettier. She is much prettier or more beautiful in person. Just FYI there, friends. Hmm. I wasn't sure how to say that. More beautifuler, prettier, purdy. So, correct me if you know what I was trying to say and I didn't say it very well. All right, so here we go. Let's take a look, see at what's next. So light therapy, highly recommend that. It does help. It's not perfect, but it does help. Aw. So are you, very beautiful inside and out. More purdy. Thank you, Metal Music. Jamie is more purdy in person. Okay. Okay. Um, don't brush off that yearly feeling as simple a case of the winter blues or seasonal funk that you have to tough out on your own. Take steps to keep your mood and motivation steady through the year. And also, I'm thinking that some type of movement, some type of um like I can't do jumping jacks because of my knees, but some type of just I have these we found in the garage, I'm finding all this stuff in my old house because we've been there for 20 years. I got these little hand weights. And so I'm using them when I'm sitting at the on the couch. And so any type of movement like that seems to help me to get my blood pumping, get my blood pumping, get me on the road to doing some stuff because I have a ton of stuff to do. I got a bunch of stuff to do. I got videos to do. I got house stuff to do, basic house cleaning. I've got installations of some stuff to do, like some lights and some hooks and some, I did the closet recently. So, um, yeah. So doing that helps me to get motivated as well. So some type of movement, even without weights, just some type of movement. Find more makeup you didn't know you had again. Now that I'm poor, it's actually very helpful. So, yes, I am finding more makeup I didn't know I had. I have a lot of samples. I think I talked to Nina, it's been a while ago, and she does that Saturday morning sample series. I think I'm going to jump on that bandwagon with her because I have so many just samples I need to use, and I'm not using them. Plus, I got a ton when I was on Ipsy. I love getting free samples. Samples are good. I agree, Patrick, especially free samples. I have some hauls. I have tons of stuff content. I'm not hurting for content, but I need to do it. And so I'm trying to find ways to get motivated in the morning. Usually get up between 8 and 9 o'clock now because we go to bed early because we're old. But I love going to bed early and getting up early. I really do. So, getting up early, doing more stuff, trying to be more active this winter. And I have plenty of things to organize because I told my husband if it doesn't fit, we're going to have to donate it or trash it. I put all my samples in a bag. I threw them in giveaways. Oh, well, that's good to do too. Um, I do have a couple giveaways I need to send, but I'm trying not to do too many giveaways. And I know people who subscribe are probably not happy about that, but it overwhelms me, especially right now where I don't have the funds to send things. And that just happened, that's just a recent issue. And so, yeah, I have backed off on the giveaways. So, but that's a great idea, Jamie. Great idea. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's go to symptoms. So, you may not even realize you have this. Um, And I wasn't sure that I had it. I knew that when it got yicky that I would feel kinda, I knew that that happened to me, but I didn't know that it was debilitating until I started cleaning my old house and found all the things that I meant to do there and didn't do, you know? So let's see. In most cases, seasonal affective disorder symptoms appear during late fall or early winter and go away during the sunnier days. Wait, we already did that. No, no. Less commonly, people with the opposite pattern have symptoms that begin in spring and summer. In either case, they may start out mild and become more severe as the season progresses. So, like in January, I get hit, like Keto was saying, in mid-November. The mail is very expensive and shipping is very expensive. I agree. That's why we do the gift cards when we do slumber party, which I think is coming up this Friday. No, not this Friday, next Friday. Slumber party is not this week, next week, right, Jamie? Or is it this week? I'm sorry. I knew I didn't do it when I came back. I'm thinking this Friday is slumber party. So, yeah. So we did a gift card. We had the big giveaway. $60. Miss Mary from Beautifying MZ won, and we sent her an Amazon gift card. It took this long. Bam. It was so easy. Slumber sleepy party. Yep. Oh, there's my kitty. Let's see if I can grab him. He's not. He's been kind of in a mood. I don't know if he has seasonal affective disorder. Hey, Teal'c, can I get you, buddy? Huh? Can I picking you up? Come here. Let's show the people. He's licking his butt. Here we go. Say hi, Patrick and Paladin. Hi. I think this Friday, but it could be next week. I don't think we did it last Friday. I think it's this Friday. We'll have to chat. We'll chat and see. He's like, I was licking my butt. Why did you bug me? I just wanted Patrick to see how pretty you are. Okay. You want to go finish licking your butt? Okay. He's like, lady. So he's been in a mood lately too, and I don't know exactly why, but I think he's having he wants to go outside, and we haven't been able to let them outside at all. So yeah, I think this Friday too. We'll have to check that out. Okay. Signs and symptoms of SAD may include feeling listless, sad, or down most of the day, nearly every day. So everybody gets a little sad, I think, once in a while. He is a handsome boy. He is. But when it is debilitating and you don't get anything done, like I told you, my house, we're 20 years is a long time. We did not intend to move, so we didn't plan to move. So when we had to plan to move, it was overwhelming. And you can see all the things that you bought and you didn't do anything with. You're finding things from many, many moons ago that you're like, where did that go? You know, that kind of stuff. And I don't remember my point. Do you guys remember my point? Feeling listless, sad, or down. Yeah, every day. So if you're feeling it every day, that's when you need to take action. When you're feeling it every day. And that's why this winter I refuse. Well, I'm not going to say that I'm not going to have a couple of days where I'm down, but I'm going to do my best to try and be more aware, I think, is the thing. You have to, it's like you got to catch it before it gets worse. And so learning things like we're learning today help me to be better. Help me to be better. Thank you, Jamie. That's my link if you guys are in Jamie's chat and you want to pop on over here. Let's see. Let's go back here. Okay. Losing interest in activities you once enjoyed. These are all different types of symptoms for just major depressive disorder or just general depression. Losing interest in activities you once enjoy, having low energy and feeling sluggish, having problems with sleeping too much. We do sleep a lot in the winter, don't we? We call it hibernating. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Thumbs up, my wonderful people. Yeah, sleeping like 12 hours a day. And that's what I used to do when I was working. I would sleep 12 hours. I would work afternoons, come home, go to bed, and sleep almost till the time I had to go to work. hmm Yeah, that's serious depression. And not just once in a while, almost every day. So let me put that back up. Let's go here. I can sleep more than anyone I know. You know what? Me too, keto. That's why I have to that's why I'm in a routine now since I'm not working. You know how they say a routine is the best way to get good sleep? It really is. So I go to bed at the same time overnight. I take my sleep meds because I have psych meds for sleep. And then I've been getting up, like I said, between 8 and 9 o'clock. So I could go back to sleep, no problem, but I am getting up and that's like, what is that then? By the time I get to sleep, it's like 10, 11, 12. So about 10 hours I get a night. And I can sleep 12, 16, 8, especially if I'm not feeling it. Okay, go back over here. Yeah. So sleeping way too much. And I call it hibernating, but it can become a problem because then you're not doing your daily stuff. So experiencing carbohydrate cravings, overeating and weight gain. Yes. Having difficulty concentrating. Yes. Feeling hopeless, worthless, or guilty. Now, that that affects me because what happens is because I'm tired, because I don't feel like doing anything, then I feel bad I didn't do anything, which makes me feel guilty. And then when you look around and like here, I'm not having that problem. We have a lot more room. So, but at the old house, it was small. It was half this size, I would say. I did not have this gigantic makeup room. And so I would feel closed in, and we painted the living room darker. Not light, but dark because it was a theater room. We wanted to be able to watch movies and stuff, but I think that did affect me too, the dark in the room. So I would, in the winter, I would get on the couch, especially last winter because I was unemployed, um, or because I was off work, I should say. Um, I really didn't do much of anything. I was just sad all winter. So I'm doing my best to not be in that situation this year. I want to do better. I want to be better. Okay. Okay. Having thoughts of not wanting to live. I've never been that depressed. I have to tell you, I'll be honest with you. I've never been that depressed. I know many people who have, and it's not a joke. Suicidal ideation um is it's more common than you think, and it is debilitating. It's harder than I thought being a nanny. When I finally fell asleep, it's time to get up and watch Decker. 6:30 a.m. comes fast. For sure, Jamie, for sure. And plus you're having trouble sleeping because of the pain as well, but taking care of a baby is hard. I know you love him and you love babies, but it's hard. There's an open collab here on YouTube called Do Better, Be Better. I love that, Keto. I love that. I should check that out. If you know the YouTuber, the open collab who started it, let me know. It might be somebody I know. Yes, it might be somebody I know, and I would love to join that. I think that maybe would help us through the winter. Do better and be better. I think that would help us. Whoever developed that is a genius. I think that's awesome. Okay, let's move on to the next. Seasonal. Okay. They're going to tell us the difference between fall and winter sad and spring and summer sad. Symptoms specific to winter onset sad, sometimes called winter depression, may include oversleeping, appetite changes, especially cravings for foods high in carbohydrates. Yes, yes, that's why keto is going to get us in shape. Weight gain, tiredness, or low energy. It just like And I say it all the time. I say, "Hello, Nellie. How are you?" Okay, great. Thank you, Keto. I'll check her out. Um, we're talking about seasonal affective disorder today and some of the symptoms and the signs and some coping mechanisms. Okay, well, that'll be easier than to check out the hashtag do better be better. Yeah. So how are you today, Nellie? Hello, Zach. No worries. How are you doing today, Zach? I saw your puppy on Instagram. Adorable. Adorable. Um, we're glad you're here, Zach. We're talking about seasonal affective disorder, like when it gets yucky outside, how you can feel. Ugh. I'm glad you're doing good, Nellie. I'm glad you're doing good. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Let's see. Okay, so I was gonna go back over here. We were just talking about weight gain, tiredness, low energy, all the things, appetite changes. I do want more carbohydrates when it's cold. I really do. Symptoms specific to summer onset seasonal affective disorder, sometimes called summer depression, may include insomnia, trouble sleeping, poor appetite, weight loss, agitation or anxiety, and increased irritability. I had joined the 100 days to GYST with Farmer Mima before I seen her video. Okay. Geist, GYST. I'm not sure what that is, Keto. Here's what most of the chat is Crystal's channel. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Thank you so much, Jamie. So it seems like summer sad is the opposite. Instead of oversleeping, you get insomnia. Instead of wanting more carbohydrates, you don't eat as much. Weight loss in the summertime, agitation or anxiety, increased inability or irritability. Hi, Miss Teresa. Oh, I got it. I got it. Get your stuff together. I got it. How are you doing today, Miss Teresa? Can't stay, just wanted to say hi. I hope you all are doing well. Doing well. Yes, we are, Teresa. We're talking about seasonal affective disorder today. If you don't have time to stay, you can always go back and watch the replay. But I hope you're having a great day, Teresa, and we're glad you're here. Hi, beautiful Jamie. How's handsome Decker? Oh, he's so handsome. He is. He's a cutie patootie. Okay, so I'm going to go back over here and seasonal changes and bipolar disorder. Now, this is my husband's area. This ought to be interesting. He's with this other Nana today, Zach. Okay, let me read. I get sidetracked. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Seasonal changes and bipolar disorder. My husband has bipolar 1. Give you a break, Jamie, but I bet you miss him. Yes. People who have bipolar disorder are at an increased risk of seasonal affective disorder. In some people with bipolar disorder, episodes of mania may be linked to a specific season. For example, spring and summer can bring on symptoms of mania or a less intense form of mania, hypomania, anxiety, agitation, and irritability. They may also experience depression during the fall and winter months. I'm doing okay, just having a day. Have to go fix stuff, lol, and I will watch the video later for sure. Thank you, Teresa. I'm glad you're doing okay today. Just busy, huh? Just got to stay busy. Um, Jamie said, I don't think it's fair. She didn't pick him up till noon. She should have to get up at 6:30. Yeah, that's not happening. I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, when to see a doctor? It's normal to have some days when you feel down, like we were saying, normal people will still have some seasonal issues as well. I mean, not normal, average people. Um, he waved goodbye to me today. It was the first time he did that, and it was to me. Aw, Jamie. But if you feel down for days at a time and you can't get motivated to do activities you normally enjoy, see your healthcare provider. This is especially important if your sleep patterns and appetite have changed. You turn to alcohol for comfort or relaxation, or you feel hopeless and think about suicide. So if you're having many, many days like that, definitely contact your healthcare provider. I know that my regular doctor always does. She knows I'm on meds, anti-anxiety and antidepressant, or depression anxiety meds. So when I go in, every once in a while, she gives me a checklist about how I'm feeling today. Am I up? Am I down? Um, yeah, Zach, I agree. Yeah. Are you feeling up? Are you feeling down? Any changes in appetite? Any of the things. Share screen. We're going to go to the next. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. StreamYard. Close this. Here we go. Depression NAMI. National Alliance on Mental Illness. Share. All right. We want seasonal affective disorder. There we go. With seasonal pattern. So has anybody had weather and noticed that when the weather is bad that they just don't feel like doing anything? Which again, that's not unusual. Hi, Phyllis. How are you doing today? Yeah, so it's not unusual to just be like blah for a day or two, but if it's weekly, monthly, if it's long term through the entire season, definitely check with your healthcare provider. Blah. Are you feeling how's your weather, Phyllis? We've got overcast. What? Jamie, is it from Sydney Grace? I have no monies either. I see your sad face. 10 singles for $20. That's really good. I'm off to a second client. Pick you up there if still on. Blessings to the room. Have a great day, Keto. Have a great day. Yeah, it's overcast here, so I'm feeling a little blah too. I'm on my second cup of coffee, Phyllis. Second cup. I may end up with a third, maybe even a fourth. We'll see. You hope it's going to rain. Do you enjoy the rain? Bye, Keto. Yes. Let me see. So yeah, it's blah here too. I know we need rain. They're saying in Michigan that we're like well below what we should be having. So I am subscribed and notified. Okay, great. Okay. I was just checking with Keto. And Phyllis, we missed you. We did. But I'm so glad that you got home safely and all was well. So we did do, I think, were you in our live that Saturday night, Phyllis? I think you might have been and saw how goofy we were because we were talking earlier about how the live has been privated. Hey, Laura. I got up this morning. Oh, man, 36 degrees. Ugh, I would have put like 4 sweaters on. So how are you doing today, Laura? How you feeling? Are you having some effects of the seasonal affective depression? I think it might rain here today too. I guess there's rain all over in Michigan. It rained before I got up. It did rain here before I got up, but it wasn't much. It's like we get some sprinkles and then it goes away. Hey, Carla, how are you doing? I get sad every fall back. I can't stand to fall back and all. all they need to live it like it is now. The spring forward is for me. I'm with you, Carla, because when we fall back, it goes like from, like, say, so right now it is what time? Where's my clock? So my computer's acting weird. I did an update. So it's 2:20. So if we fall back, it'd be 1:20. Is that correct? Yeah. I enjoy the spring forward. Yes. Oh, you do too in Texas, Frugal Mama? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're saying that we're like -8 inches for the year. So, um, I don't know if that's the entire United States. They said that for Michigan, but if everybody's like that, that's why those crazy fires in California. So, how are you doing, Carla? How are you doing? And Laura said blah. Her and Phyllis said blah too. Yeah. Yeah. Um, I'm trying to get motivated earlier in the morning. So when I first wake up, I'm feeling like I have good energy because I've slept as long as I want to sleep. And then I start to get tired about 8, 9 o'clock, you know, just getting older, and that's how it's working out for me now without being without working. That's how it's working for me that I'm not working. It rained for about 1 point. Yeah, that's what we got. We got about 1.2 seconds. Yeah. Yeah. Because I could see the sprinkles. It didn't even soak the pavement. You could just see where it sprinkled, and then it was gone. So yeah, it hasn't rained since. Yep. Okay, let's check out this next article. This one is seasonal affective disorder, but they call it something different. They call it NAMI, National Alliance on Mental Health, major depressive disorder with a seasonal pattern. And that is my diagnosis right there. That is what I am diagnosed with. Oops, I should have put it like that. Are you, Carla? How are you preparing? I was telling everyone I've got my light. I've got my light so that I have that, the light that makes you feel good. I've got that. I've got my coffee. I am going to sleep the same time, getting up around the same time every day. And I'm trying to move. Even if I don't want to move, I'm trying to move. I thought a bird flew over me. uh, Hello, beautiful Laura. Hello, beautiful Jamie. I'm just reading comments. I need a light like that. Yes, it does help. Now, it's not going to make you jump off the couch and be like, whoa, yeah, yeah. But it is going to help you to feel better. I think it does. For me, it does work. And I just beam it right at my face. Like I'm watching TV, the light's right here. It's just coming right at me. And I'm fine with that. Yeah. I wish I had one that emulated the heat and the light from the sun. Wouldn't that be nice? Just, mm, yeah. I highly recommend it, Carla. And I think you can get them fairly expensive now. I'm not positive, but I think you can. Okay, now let's go back to the article. Okay, so major depressive disorder with a seasonal pattern. That is my diagnosis, major depressive disorder. Now they haven't diagnosed me with a seasonal pattern, but I don't think that. Yeah, a sun lamp. And you know how they say tanning is bad for you? I don't tan anymore, but I used to love laying in that tanning bed with that heat and that light just coming on me. I loved it. I loved it, but I don't do it anymore because I have fair skin and I have lots of different questionable spots and I don't want to make them worse. I like fall. I'm not a fan of the winter season, right, Laura? See, I think it gradually, like they said in the other article, that it starts out mild and then it can get worse. By January is when I am feeling it. When January comes, I am like, I know I need to do something, but I just don't feel like it. And so I don't get off the couch. So we're going to see how this January goes. Last January, I did a video. I tried to do a video every day. I was not 100% successful, but I did enjoy January. I didn't even know about SAD. Yep. Laura said me neither. Yep. Yep. I just started feeling yicky and I was like, what is that? And my brother has severe seasonal affective disorder. So one day it's freezing, the next day it's summer. It's the same in Michigan. It's the same in Michigan. He has it. That's how I know it exists. He has it severe, really, really bad. And what was I thinking? I just did a 5-minute video opening up about my depression. Oh my gosh, Zach, post it. If you feel like you can post it, because I would love to see that. Oh, I think you would help so many people that watch your channel, Zach. I know a lot of people that watch, they resonate with you, like with bullying and things like that. And I think that you would help so many people, but I don't want you to do it if you don't want to do it. So, but that you made the video, Zach, even if you don't post it, that you made that video, that is a step in the right direction. That is awesome. Everybody, give Zach a hand for making that video. You rock, Zach. You rock. That had to be so difficult. So difficult. Laura said, me too. I don't drive in the snow, and that's what I don't like about winter. The snow. Yeah. Yep. Yep, I don't have to drive in the snow anymore. I'm very excited about that. But I'm actually a good snow driver. So because I've been doing it for uh, 36 years. Post it, Zach. You might really help someone. I'm very proud of you. Yes, Laura. Thank you, Zach. I mean, that is awesome. That is awesome, Zach. I can't believe it. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited. Yes. Jamie, Phyllis. Yes, Zach. Zach is awesome. We love Zach. I'm so glad you're my friend, Zach. Because you rock. You rock, dude. I know, don't I sound silly? I probably did that when we were drinking. Did I do that, Jamie, when we were drinking? Crazy lady. Okay. Okay, now enough about, and I love you, Zach, but enough about Zach. We have to finish our seasonal depression. Major depressive disorder with a seasonal pattern. Now, that's what's in the book. There's a book that has all the mental health diagnoses. It's called the NH. Where is it at? Do they have it on here? It's a book that your psychologist, your therapist, your psychiatrist will have. So formerly known as seasonal affective disorder or SAD. So this is the new term for it, apparently. Is characterized by recurrent episodes of depression in late fall and winter, alternated periods of normal mood and the rest of the year. Researchers at the National Institute of Mental Health were the first to suggest this condition was a response to decreased light and experiment with the use of bright light to address the symptoms. Scientists have identified that the neurotransmitter serotonin may not be working optimally in many people who experience this disorder. That is true of most people who have. Oh, it's the DSM-5. Thank you, Amy. Okay, I'm uploading it. Oh, Zach, that's awesome. Every video live, you have a different cup. I know. I love me some cups, don't I? I'm actually sitting here crying because my son is going out of the country where he works at, is sending him out of the country. Oh, Laura, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry that that's happening to you. Have you talked to your son about it? Phyllis says, what happens in Indiana stays in Indiana. That's right. That's right. Diagnostic and Statistic Manual. Yep. NAMI is National Alliance. Yeah, that's the website that I am on. I do like the articles on NAMI. So, yes, I do. I know, Laura. I'm so, so sorry. Is it going to be long term? Do you know? Short term? What's he got going on? if you'd like to talk about it. Okay. So yeah, in the Diagnostic and Statistic Manual, it is now called Major Depressive Disorder with a Seasonal Pattern. Okay. Research at the National Institute of Mental Health, where the first to suggest this condition was a response. Oh, we just read that. Oh no. To decrease light and experiment with the use of bright light to address the symptoms. Scientists, okay, yeah, serotonin might not be working. Okay. So yes, I do have the light, and he's the last to leave the nest. Oh, 6 months. Oh. Well, Laura, I know it's going to be hard 6 months, but it is just 6 months. It's a long time. It is. It is. He'll be back. He'll be back. I'm sure he loves his mom and he's going to come back. Oh, Laura, I know how that is. I have a hard time cutting the umbilical cord. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Ozzy's in another state, but he's going to be going into another country. All right, Zach. We're all going to watch. We're all going to watch it. Okay. Depression. Okay. Let me see. Are you guys just looking at me or did I? Okay, let me go back over here so you can see the article. Okay. Let's go scroll down. It says prevalence of this condition appears to vary with latitude, age, and sex. Prevalence increases among people living in higher northern latitudes. Michigan, younger persons are at a higher risk. Women are more likely than men to experience this condition. I did not know that. Oh, Laura, that has to be so hard for you. Absolutely. Absolutely. The last to leave the nest. Yes. Your baby. Well, I hope he calls you every day and still keeps in touch with you, when he's not working. So, yeah, definitely. It's harder when they come to visit because it's like watching them leave again. I'm glad it worked out that I had to pick up Decker while you were here because I got to hug Ozzy goodbye. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you did too. He does love his mom. I want him to do good and fly, but not so far away. So you'll keep in touch. Yeah. Yeah. He sounds like a good boy, Laura. A good man, I should say, because he's flying the nest. I know. Unfortunately, we can never determine where they fly. So, my granddaughter texted me the other day. I was so excited. She's, "How are you doing, Nana?" And I said, "Good. How are you?" She didn't text me back. I think she just wants to make sure I'm alive every once in a while. But she is my grandbaby. Boys take care of their mamas. That's sweet. That's sweet. Okay, we're going to go and see what else do we have. Oh, we got symptoms. Let's check our symptoms. Oh, Laura. It's hard not to show that too, isn't it? So, when did you say he leaves? Has he left already? Let's see. My son is going out of the country. Oh, okay. Mm. I'm going to put a comment up here. Look at that. I'm getting so good at StreamYard, I just can't stand myself. Hide. Okay. Let's do symptoms. I'm going to go back over to the article. The disorder's most common presentation is of an atypical depression. With classic depression, people tend to lose weight and sleep less. This condition is kind of an atypical depression, often seen in bipolar disorder. People tend to gain weight and sleep more. Now, I did not lose weight and I did not sleep less with my depression. Okay, so you still have some time. You still have some time. Enjoy the time you have before he leaves. Good memories are the best. Yeah, make some great memories before he goes. Um, but so the article said that um, regular depression makes you not want to eat and not sleep. I'm the opposite, and I have major depressive disorder. I eat too much and sleep too much, but that's all year round. It's not just seasonal. So let me know if you guys are the same or if you got something else. Let's see. Um, Although not everyone experiences all the following symptoms, the classic characteristics of major depressive disorder with a seasonal pattern include hypersomnia or oversleeping. Yes. Daytime fatigue, overeating, weight gain, and carb cravings. Now, that was in the other article as well. Many people may experience other symptoms as well, including decreased sexual interest, lethargy, hopelessness, suicidal thoughts, lack of interest in usual activities, and decreased socialization. Absolutely decreased socialization. Um, that's what we always do. We always try to be so strong and put up a front. I'm trying hard to cram everything in, and I sleep during the winter. Yeah, I get more tired during the winter too. But I'm sure that you will make the best memories and that he is a good man and that he will keep in touch with his mama. I hope all that for you, Laura. I keep looking up because here's my bifocal, and I raised my computer up. I'm wondering if I shouldn't have lowered it so that I'm not looking like this. Let me lower it real quick. You guys can tell me what you think. I bought this little from the $5 store, little thing to raise me up because I thought I was too tall this way. So I'm still raising my head so I can read. Okay. Diagnosis. The key to an accurate diagnosis of this condition is recognizing the pattern. October, November, and subside in March and April. Some people begin to experience a slump as early as August, while others remain well until January. Regardless of the time of onset, most people don't feel fully back to normal until early May. Um, uh, uh, uh. I feel good. We have the same egg. EGG. Thanks. He is a good man. I raised him to be a very good man. Awesome, Laura. Awesome. Yes. Yes. Let's see. I'm getting sidetracked again. That article is true. Yeah, yeah, right. Um, I feel it says some people feel it as early as August. I think that's what my brother has. He has it August through till the spring. I get it mostly in January. Oh, yes. I do. I do. We're egg sisters. Where'd it go? There. There it is. Yes, yes. So I do. I think this article and the other one that we read are very much on point. So it says for the diagnosis to be made, this pattern of onset and remission must have occurred during at least a 2-year period without the occurrence of any non seasonal episodes during the same period. This means you will not receive the diagnosis the first time you experience the symptoms. If you believe you may have seasonal depressive pattern, it is important to pay attention to the pattern. Track your symptoms, noting when they begin and when they subside. This self-awareness can help. Mental health professionals will ask you about your observations and also your family history, since mood disorders tend to run in families. Have you guys noticed that if you have it, I see that Jamie, it is so cool. I think it's beautiful. Yeah. Jamie's got the glossy box calendar and an egg. So she's all that. Mm, okay. Um, what happened to my phone? Oops. Anyways, what was I doing? Oh, she gave me the same egg when she came to visit Amy. I'm glad she didn't give me her only one. If I only had one, Jamie, I would have gave you my only one. I don't keep stuff like that really, you know. I like pretty shiny things, but I'm not a collector of so much stuff, you know. But if it was my only one, it would have been yours, Miss Jamie. It would have been yours. Thank you, Laura. Miss Jamie is one of my bestie friends. Just brushes. I love me some brushes. You know I do, Jamie, some pretty brushes. I just recently got a pretty one I'm gonna have to show in a haul. I'm gonna do some videos today. I took a shower and I tried to did my hair. It never works out for me. I need a trim, I think. So gonna make some vids today. Some vids. Yeah. So, do you have any other members of your family, if you feel like you have the seasonal affective disorder, do you feel like there are other members in your family who do get that? I think I have the same symptoms all the time, Phyllis. Um, if it's all the time, then I think it's major depressive disorder. If it's seasonal, that's why it's seasonal affective disorder. Because I have major depressive disorder. Always, I am If I don't take my meds, I am always 24/7. You're so sweet, Laura. Mike says, remember that the DSM was created so insurance companies can bill. Also, so a psychiatrist in New York and a nurse in Texas could find similar diagnosis due to symptoms. Yes, yes. It is. Also, remember that misdiagnosis is very common. That is also true, Amy. Yes, misdiagnosis. Thank you. Thank you. Tell your husband thank you for that, Mike. Thank you, Mike. We appreciate that. I always love some clarification, you know. Um, yeah, because I've been misdiagnosed. They thought it was just anxiety, and then, or no, they thought it was just depression. And then I went to a different psychiatrist who actually diagnosed me correctly, anxiety and depression. Because at that time, was I in my 30s? No, I'm 52. I'm gonna be 50. Am I gonna be 52 or 53? Sorry about that. Um, It took another doctor to tell me that you can have depression and anxiety at the same time, because, back then, it was not known. Oh, absolutely. It can take years to get a proper diagnosis too, if you gotta go from therapist to therapist. If you get a good one, yeah, it's hard to find. I have I have a good medical team, let me say. So, yeah, it's easy to be diagnosed incorrectly. That's why I really, really believe, and this is me, nobody else here, that you have to be your own advocate. Like when I go and find the articles and we discuss this, this is for me. You guys are here and you make it all great. And I have fun, and it actually gets me motivated to look this stuff up. And, but knowing what's going on with me is very helpful to my mental health, because I have big time control issues. So if I know, or if I can research or find out more information about my conditions, it makes me feel stronger. It makes me feel better, about knowing what's going on. And that's just me. So I think we should be our own advocates. I think doctors are great and good doctors are awesome, but we have to be our own advocates and know what we need. And if we're not getting that from our medical team, that we need to find a new one. So So I always say to my family, be your own advocate, because I have a friend who goes to the doctor and I say, well, um, have you Googled it? And they say, don't Google stuff because you might get wrong information. That's why, even if I didn't Google it when I was younger, I would read more than one article about depression. I would not just read one article and take it for truth. I would read several, which is what I do on Google. And I like it when I find 2 or 3 that have similar answers, similar topics, similar, results. And that helps too. I think that helps to verify things. I think I've got way too much anxiety. Oh, yeah, Laura. Yeah. Well, and him leaving is going to it's going to create anxiety as well, I think. But how we deal with it, that's what it is, our coping mechanisms. That's what makes us better. Our coping mechanisms. And so for anxiety, depending on your situation, Laura, I take medication because my anxiety depression are out of control. I cannot manage them I tried aromatherapy, I tried meditation, I tried a lot of stuff, but I could not manage my anxiety and depression without medication. So there are tons of coping mechanisms, tons of things that you can do. And let's see, I'm nervous, but my video is almost uploaded. Okay, Zach, because we'll be done at 3. So if your videos, we got 15 minutes and then I'm coming to watch it. So if everybody here would go watch Zach's video so we can give him some support. He is uploading a video on his depression. I try to just shut it off or stay to myself. Anxiety, the more nervous I get because it all sounds okay, I need to get my attention. I need to pay attention to Crystal. I'm all over the place today. I think it might be because it's cloudy. Zach did a video about his depression, and I would love it if we could all support him in that because he's very nervous about it. So let's after this live, let's go over and check his video out. And then Jamie says, the more I Google about my leg, the more nervous I get because it all sounds bad. Yes. Now you can over Google it. Google it. If it causes anxiety, don't do it. But when I get knowledge, when I read articles, it makes me feel more validated. It makes me feel like I'm not a crazy person, that these things exist. Zach's uploaded. Okay, Zach. So if it makes you anxious to look up your symptoms, then you shouldn't do it. Yeah, I've heard that before too. But for me, it helps. Like I said, it validates me. I try to just shut it off and stay to myself. I can't Google mine. Zach, it's uploaded. Okay. So Laura, if Googling it, and why am I having a hard time saying Google? Google. Is it because I need more liquids? If it will make you more anxious, don't do it. Don't do it. But for me, and then two, I'm Googling it for us. So you don't have to if you don't want to. And I always take any recommendation you guys have, or if there's something that you want me to research and we can talk about on Wednesdays, I will do that. So feel free, Laura, to put down what you may want me to research, and then we'll talk about it in the chat. And I think that helps, especially like Jamie said, she gets anxious when she looks up her symptoms. So I think it helps when there are people here with you and we're talking about the symptoms and you can talk to other people who maybe have the same conditions. That's just me, and it helps me. Just sub to Zach and got your notifications. Okay, I'm going to go check out Zach's video. I'm not, but thank you for what you do. It's helping me out a lot. I'm glad, Laura. I'm glad. Okay, you can Google my leg then, Chris. We don't know what your diagnosis is. That's the problem. Yeah. I can Google your leg. Thank you, Laura. I'm glad it's helping you. I'm glad. And thank you for participating in the chat with us because your information helps me. Your chat helps me. LOL. Okay. Right? Yeah. I'll Google Jamie Gerazi, which we know, you know, um, leg, and see what comes up. I like to read Cleveland Clinic. Mayo Clinic is where I like to go to, Phyllis. Yep. And for mental health, this NAMI, I do like this National Association for Mental Illness. I do like that too. That's the article we're looking at right now. Okay, so let's see some more stuff over here. So treatment, maybe this will give us some information. As with most depressive disorders, the best treatment includes a combination of antidepressant medications, cognitive behavioral therapy, and exercise. So I am going to be using, I already take the medication, but I'm going to be trying exercise and light therapy for my seasonal affective disorder. Be aware that ordinary indoor light is not sufficient to treat this condition. You have to get one of the special lights. Does anybody know what those lights are called? What those sunlight lights are called? I call it a sunlight light, but let's put it in Google and see what we got. Sunlight light. Sunlight lamp. Happy natural light therapy. That's what it's called. Light therapy. A sunlight light therapy. Oh, and there's one for $20. Light up your life. It's just the light. Mine has a magnifier on it as well because they can be expensive. So beware of that. But it's a real light sunlight lamp, natural light, circadian light therapy, light therapy lamp, $19.99 on Amazon. No, and you can get hoity-toity with it too. LED boost. Sometimes it's just the bulbs, but winter sadness depression light on Walmart, $23.30. So you can find a reasonable one. If it's bad, I don't want to know. Just type in Jamie's left leg. Okay. I will do that, Jamie's left leg. But the light therapy works for me. It may not work for everyone, but it looks like it's much more affordable now. Like I got my light years ago. I think it was over $100. But right now, it looks like you can get some of the same therapeutic benefits from lights that are around $20. So that's good to hear, because it stinks when stuff is out of our. It's so expensive we can't get the benefits from it. It just makes no sense. But companies are going to charge what they're going to charge, Okay. Okay. Some primary care doctors have experience treating the disorder. Remember that this condition is a subset of major depression. If your primary care doctor prescribes you an antidepressant, orders you a light box, and sends you to a social worker, and you have trouble the following year, consider seeking consultation from a psychiatrist. Treatment planning needs to match the severity of the condition for each individual. So it seems like if you know it's coming, and this year I'm aware it's coming, then it can help. Make a treatment plan. Having a treatment plan in place can help you to weather the winter storm. Okay. They're more about planning. How can I plan for this? Because this disorder has a specific pattern, those who experience it can prepare for its arrival. Exercise more toward the end of summer, get into therapy around September, start your light box in October, plan a vacation to a sunny spot in January. Ooh, a vacation in January. That would be nice. Some people may require treatment only during this time of year in which they experience symptoms, or they may need treatment that begins before symptoms are most severe. Others may choose year-round treatment. I have year-round treatment, and it just seems like I'm taking my antidepressant and anxiety medication year-round. But when that the winter hits, it seems like it gets worse. And I don't want to increase my medications because I know it's because of the season. That's why I'm going to try the exercise and the light therapy this winter, and we're going to see how we do with that. I think I need a new antidepressant. You know, Phyllis, that sometimes you can get used to your antidepressant, and when you hit the maximum amount that can be prescribed, you do have to change. And there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with that. It can happen. And especially if it's not working, please, please try a different one. I know it's random. We love random, Jamie, but I just did both eyes with one swipe of the Danessa Myrix. Oh, that palette is beautiful. That made me smile. Makeup makes me smile too. Phyllis said, "Cool." Phyllis, you were there when we did the live, right? You saw that palette, didn't you? I don't think you were there for the whole 3 hours, but it's beautiful. I'm gonna have to save my pennies for her next one that's coming up because I definitely am getting that next one. And me and Jamie are gonna collab. Okay, let's check the time. It's 2:57. Do you guys have anything else you'd like to talk about today? I think that's all for sad. I don't think we're going to continue that. But yes, I was. Oh, it was so beautiful, wasn't it? Oh, man. Man, that palette was beautiful. Yes. You just want to find places to put it because it's so pretty, like everywhere. So, but if there's if you have any recommendations for topics, I appreciate that 100%. Please feel free to list some topics if we haven't covered something thorough enough. We'll do it again. Oh, you were there for the whole 3 hours, Phyllis. You're so sweet. So you saw how crazy we got. You saw how tore up we was. Yes. uh, yes. It's on private now, Phyllis. It's on private. You are one of the few who got to see it. I feel like it'll last forever and how a little goes. It really does because I was just barely touching. I didn't want to dig into Jamie's palette because I wouldn't want someone to do that to me. But I would just touch it, like just barely touch it, and then it would show up so pigmented. I am saying nothing. Thank you, Phyllis. Thank you, Phyllis. Uh, what happened in live stays in live, right? Yes. We had a great time. Mhm. Okay, you guys, it is 3 o'clock. I am gonna let you go. And everybody have a great day. I hope that you're feeling better. If you're not, we'll be here next Wednesday too. And I'm not sure what we're going to talk about. I think Miss Jamie gave me an idea about pain and mental health. Thank you, Phyllis. Yes. I love you too, Miss Jamie, Miss Phyllis, everybody who's here. I appreciate you guys. You always make me feel better. Always. So if I'm feeling down, this is where I want to be on Wednesday. I want to be here with you guys. So thank you, everybody. And I will see you guys in the next video. I'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody. Bye.